Whew. What's up, YouTube? It's time for another Monday fitness check-in, which is what this video is about. It's what I've been doing. I usually film these on Sunday, which it is today, to edit and have out by Monday. The reason I'm in the van, yes, I am still in housing. There's a lot of confusion about that, is because I am trying to finish up a project I started earlier this week that I've been struggling to get through. Some of it has been just, as always, a harder project than I thought it was going to be. The other part of it is I assume strained or stretched or did something to a muscle in my knee on Tuesday. And it's been a struggle to actually get movement in this week at all. Even just moving to do tasks I need to do has been very, very limited because the knee is not reacting well to a lot of strain. But I actually chronicled this in daily videos starting on a Wednesday, I think. So we're going to cut to those right now. And this is sort of what the knee injury has been like this week. And then once I get through those, we're going to check right back in. Present time. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about exercising today. I've been thumbing through my DVDs to try to figure out, like, what I can do. I'm limping right now. I don't know what I did yesterday. I don't know if I pulled or strained a muscle or what's going on. But obviously I know rest will help, so obviously I'm not going to go on a walk today. This is usually just my trail hiking stick. So yeah, I've been using that for my walks. I usually do a walk in the morning plus my exercise video, and I can barely walk. It's mostly my knee. It's very tight around, let me sit down. It's very tight around the top of my, the area above my knee. It doesn't really hurt so much as it's stiff. And yeah, I don't know if I should just like rest a lot today. I don't really like the idea of like not doing anything in the arena of exercise. But also I know like sometimes you just need to let an injury rest. So yeah, I'm feeling a little complicated today as far as like staying on path, just because the leg is hurt. I mean, I can obviously I can use my arms, so I could do like some arm exercises, that's fine. I don't know, I guess it's hard to see from this camera angle, so if I'm having to fool around with the tripod, can I get back far enough for you guys to see my legs? Maybe. So this leg is fine. This leg is the one that I'm struggling with right now. I can put this down and still stand. I'm basically standing on one foot at this point. I can balance just fine on my left leg. I can kind of stand on both legs. But when I walk, I'm limping because there's a whole stiffness to my upper thigh. And like if I put all the weight on my left leg and I could do like squats, so that would be fine, but I definitely can't like run in place or do any jumping. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to work through the stiffness in the leg, which means I'm probably gonna cut my walk this morning, and maybe I'll do one of the ball workouts since those are relatively short and possibly okay. I don't want to put any more strain on the knee, but I also don't want to do nothing. And so, yeah, I'm feeling in a very complicated place right now. And I just wanted to record a little bit of that feeling. We'll see what happens today. Alright, so it's Thursday. Wednesday, the leg was really bad. I think I strained the muscle Tuesday evening. So I'd done my walk, I'd done my exercises, and I think it was some point I don't know, something happened during the exercise that actually strained the muscle. And it wasn't as bad at first until I had to go to the store. And after I got done walking around the store, like that just like, I think it was kind of swollen because it was super stiff and I could hardly move. And then by the next day I was limping like crazy. It seems to be a little bit better today. I can pretty much walk kind of normal. There's still, as you can tell, kind of a limp, but like it's not as bad as it was. Like I can definitely walk around, and that's good. It does feel kind of swollen, like right around here still, and that's still better than yesterday. I'm kind of okay semi-balancing on both legs. This leg is still taking most of the weight most of the time, and I'm doing it unconsciously to relieve this leg. Like I can feel the bubble of like swellingness right here and how different it is from this leg. So there's definitely some swelling right around the knee joint there. I can balance on one leg. So, like, that's good. If I had to do a single leg squat, I could do it. I can't balance any weight on this leg. For two-legged, if I semi-balance on this leg, I could do this. But I don't want to do too much of it or go too hard because I don't want to further damage the leg. But it's better. I'm going to do what I can do. Alright, this is the third day since the injury. And it felt amazing this morning. Like I was like, oh my god, it's almost like totally like healed. It's my right knee. This side actually, it feels like for some reason like there's only swelling and pain on this side of the knee. This side feels fine, and that's only after using it. When I got up this morning, I was like, oh, this is great. It's feeling pretty good. I'm still going to take it easy for a couple of more days, but it's really starting to feel normal again. I still am not going to go on any long walks because I want to preserve the knee. I'm going to do really gentle exercise today, but I was like, man, it's functioning so much better. So I got up this morning, made my protein shake, took my vitamins, took a bath, and was like, okay, this is great. And that little bit of walking around like stressed the knee out more, so that like I've gone back to more serious limping like just in the last 20 minutes. I'm still trying to be very gentle on it, so I'm going to do the best that I can today. Let me go ahead and stand up. Okay, so I'm standing up. This morning I was having almost no problem like putting weight on it. Right now I'm having a lot of problems. Like, it almost feels as like I'm walking just like I was a couple of days ago when it was at its peak. But all the pain is moved. It's like it's just the inner part of the right knee. It's not the whole thing. Like, yesterday I could feel like swelling like right across the top of the right knee, and that's gone away. And this morning I had almost no problem, almost evenly distributing my weight. Right now, the left leg is doing so much work because it just takes over for how much weight the right knee can't take right now. Okay, this is my Saturday check-in. I'm walking pretty normal now. There is still pain in the leg, but, you know, I can walk pretty normal. I would not go running because there's still a lot of ache in the knee, but I can lift it because I'm in all dark colors. I can't even tell how much you can see. I can lift it pretty like flexibly, and while there's tightness there, it isn't really like killing me right now. I think it's on the tail end of healing itself, but the dumbest thing I could do right today is like overstress the knee when it's almost back to feeling normal. This one's probably gotten super strong because it's been taking most of the weight for like 3 days. It's been an up and down process. By the end of yesterday, I was feeling almost normal. When I woke up this morning, like I said, there's a little bit of stiffness, but it's not really affecting my walking. My walking is pretty much back to normal, which is good. But still, there's still issues that I can feel. And while I can walk normal, I am not 100%. And the way to injure yourself is, go full throttle when you're at 90%. This week has been more about staying focused. So when I weigh in tomorrow, we'll see where I'm at since I got injured. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just leaning out of habit. I don't even have to lean. I can actually put weight on this leg. I can let this leg take some of the weight for a while. Like I said, I can move it up and down. I could probably even stand on it, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep it easy today. I've been doing like super easy, like little short burst of exercise for the last couple of days. I probably pushed it more on the first day than I should have. But I've definitely been taking it easy the second and third. I just don't want to take... All right, so here we are back on Sunday. Honestly, it's about the same as yesterday. When I'm laying down and not moving, I don't feel anything at all. Like, it's perfectly fine. As soon as I stand on it, I can feel stress on the knee. It doesn't feel swollen anymore. I've been giving myself a lot of rest. I ended up not... Usually Saturday is a wild card day. And I ended up not doing anything on Saturday except working on the van. And that alone was given, like, the little bit of standing and walking I had to do to get to the van, to work on the van, etc. was giving me so much, like, enough stress and pain on the knee that I just decided to do that. Also, my best friend's birthday just passed, and so I'd scheduled a video call with her that turned into a call, but that's beside the point. And I woke up this morning and said, you know what, I'm going to do another day of rest to try to get myself back together before Monday. Not full rest, because I still am going to be out here working on the van, so there's going to be minimal movement, controlled movement. When I need to sit down, I'm going to sit down. I was able to do some work sitting down yesterday on the rear storage area, so that's been good. But as far as what I did this week, let's go ahead and talk about that. On Monday, it was a normal day, so I did my normal cardio. On Tuesday, again, it was a normal day, so I did my normal turbo sculpt, and I even ended up doing the floor exercises in the turbo sculpt video, which I usually cut it off before the end, and then I switched to the fitness ball video because I can handle that a little bit better. But this Tuesday, I didn't do it. Amazingly, Tuesday is also the day, and this was during my standing exercises. It had nothing to do with doing the floor part of that video. It was during my standing exercises. I felt my knee go into a little bit of an awkward position, and I think that's the moment it happened, but it didn't, like, bother me right away. Well, that day I also had to run errands. By the time I got finished going to the store, like, I knew, like, I was like limping. It was like, it was bad. It was bad by the end of Tuesday. So Wednesday I woke up knowing I couldn't do my normal. So I ended up doing the 20-minute workout, but I did it at about like 25%. And then I sort of petered through some stuff on the fitness ball on Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, I only did like tasks I had to do as far as like working on the van and stuff like that. And Sunday, I'm going to do the same thing I did on Saturday in the hopes that Monday I'm in a better, like, physical place to actually do movement. I don't think I'm going to be back at 100%. I feel at, like, 75 most of the time, dropping down to 65% as far as, like, my normal ability to move and use both legs. So that's a little bit of the struggle. I have been keeping up with my eating plan. So I'm trying to eat healthy meals. I'm still doing my protein shakes every morning. Like, that stuff is still happening. I did not get off track at all with that. It was really just movement that really, really got restricted this week. So with all that going on, people always want to know, did you actually make any progress in losing weight? And I am happy to say, when I weighed in this morning, I had lost another 7.4 pounds, I believe it was. I'm down to 308.8. So that's basically all I got for this one. It was disappointing. It was really disappointing to me. I miss going on my walks. I hate that I can't do them right now. And it's sort of really disappointing for me to feel this limited in my movement. But I'm trying to do as much as I can under the limitations I'm working with while my knee is healing. I'm like pretty sure I pulled something. Like I can walk on it. The pain, like I said, I haven't really needed to take pain pills. It goes away the second that I'm not sitting on, not using it. It's been getting better every day. Overnight, it normally feels great. It's just as soon as I stand up in the morning and do a little bit of walking, my knee reminds me it doesn't take a lot of weight or strain right now. And so I'm just working through it, and hopefully like next week will be better. I mean, like, I'm pretty happy with the weight loss, but it's not just about the weight loss. A stronger body is more efficient, and you don't get a stronger body without exercise. And so that is just important to me, and I don't want to lose track of that. And I think the two together, there's something about the healthy feeling that comes from the combination of the two. Like, yes, you can actually just modify your diet and lose weight, but you're not going to gain muscle if you're not doing anything to gain muscle. And so you have a less efficient body. And I like the efficiency of the two working together. I've always found that to be the biggest bang for my buck. And it's like I want both. I want fitness and health, not just weight loss. And I had a big win on weight loss this week. But the fact that my movement is so limited and I can't do the things that I want to do at the level I want to do them feels like a great loss.